Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open, it's just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Yo, something straight facts. Straight facts from the fucking beginning. And it's not even straight facts because I always feel like I talk the truth. I always feel like I speak the truth. I always feel like I split facts, right? Not split, spit facts, right? But so let's change that word right there for a moment. Let's say that it's something real. Like, doc, progress doesn't show up when you want it to show up. Progress shows up when you stay consistent. And I know that's such a simple statement, but the reality is that when you analyze that statement and you start looking around your life and you start realizing, you're like, oh my God, why am I even getting the progress that I really want? Oh, is it that? Have you been consistent doing the things that you don't want in order to get the things that you want? Huh? Because, bro, everybody loves the first week. Everybody loves a new program. Everybody loves that fresh motivation. Everybody, like when you plan some big goals and you're like, yeah, we're going to fucking do this. When the energy's up, when the frequency's up, when the hype is up, all that shit. It feels good, right? But nobody talks about week 3 or week 6 or month 4. Like, bro, those silent days when it feels impossible, when you don't want to go on anymore. Like, nobody talks about that shit. That's when the mind starts whispering. You know exactly what I'm referring to. Like, oh, you're tired, bro. Just take a break. You're not seeing the results. It's not for you. Oh, this isn't working. Bro, like, how our minds put all this negative shit right in front of us. Like, it's so easy. Like, I wish they did the same thing for positive reinforcement, but it doesn't. And that's why most of us men quit, right? But guess what? We aren't most of us men. We are wide open warriors. That's exactly when warriors double the fuck down. When your mind starts to give you the excuses, when your mind starts to show you that these are some good excuses, bro. You should just skip. You should just not show up. You should just not do it. It's right. But it's saying, because it will fucking convince you if you let it to, but a wide open warrior knows that he is present and he has gone through this and he has analyzed and he has seen that this is the way to go. And so he goes. Like, bro, to be, these last 2 weeks, to be real, I was just gonna say to be real, but then I was like, yo, why do I keep using that word? Like, if I'm never real, I'm fucking real. And these last 2 weeks have been fucking hard. Straight up, they've been hard. Like, I haven't felt like fucking training. I haven't felt like working. I haven't felt like showing up. I've straight up, like, I've had low ass energy. My stress has been fucking heavy. I've had some long ass days. And like, yo, I've been on this really big calorie deficit because I've been trying to get my abs showing again and all this stuff. And I'm about to hit 40 and I see that I'm not gonna make it to being shredded how I originally wanted, but I do have my abs showing, right? And so I've been on a calorie deficit, and bro, my energy just hasn't been there like it used to be. And it's felt heavy. Yeah, it's felt heavy. And I've been wanting to throw the towel in, like, yo, just for even one fucking day. Like, it's been on my mind nonstop. Like, bro, just yesterday, I didn't want to go train, but I went anyway. Not because I felt motivated, but because I am fucking committed, right? And so if I lose one day, intentionally, that is me telling myself, that is me telling my subconscious that I don't give a fuck about my commitments. And that's not how we fucking roll. Straight up. Like, nothing magical happened yesterday. Like, it didn't. There was no fireworks. There was no special reward. There was no magic prize because I showed up even when I didn't want to show up. But guess what? I stacked the fucking rep. And I've been stacking the fucking reps and being 630 plus fucking days into this intentional daily build framework. I can tell you with fucking pure facts and honesty that each rep, especially the ones where you don't want to fucking do this shit, are the ones that builds killers over time. Is the one that gives you into the savage mode. Is the one that helps you grow. Is the one that fucking transforms you into the fucking man that you're working on becoming. You see, most breakthroughs are invisible while they're happening. This is why we must keep fucking going. Progress is quiet and it's hard. And it's quiet for a long time before it gets loud. It really is. That's just how it works. You got to put in the work, but putting in the work works. Like most of us men, we expect the instant feedback because that is just how life is now with this instant gratification and everything being available like, oh, so fast, right? Like we want to scale the numbers. We want our businesses to grow. We want the bank accounts to get stacked up. We want to mirror results of the best people, right? Like, but the real growth happens underground first, my brother. Muscles grow after rest. Confidence grows after you put the reps in. Businesses grow after boring consistency. Discipline grows after choosing hard over easy day after day after day after day. Straight up. Like you don't see the roots growing, but they're building strength from the storm that you keep going through. And so when it's hard, don't focus on how hard it is. Focus on how far you've come, focus on the man that you're becoming, focus on that man so far ahead that you're like, yo, how does that motherfucker act and roll? And how do I need to act like that guy right now? And if that guy was coaching me right now and was talking to me, would you bitch out? Or would you keep going? Would you let your future self down? Or would you make him proud? You see, if you quit early, you kill your future momentum. You straight up, you do. That's why the days that you don't feel like it count double. And straight up lately, it's been feeling like I've been nothing but on doubles. Because I've been fucking wanting to quit so bad. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm just so low on energy that my body's like, and I've been really having to force myself to get it done. And if I wasn't so deep into this to where commitment is just part of who I identify as now, it's just become my new identity, and we show and we train and we do it all, no matter what, I probably would have thrown in the towel by now. You see, like, bro, because anyone can train on a good day, straight up. Anyone can work when they're fired up. Anyone can fucking do the thing when their energy is high. But the men who win, the warriors, the wide open warriors, bro, we show up fucking tired. We show up stressed. We show up unmotivated. We show up fucking bleeding if we have to. Straight up. Like gym when we're sore. Work when we're burned out. Bond even when the emotions are low. Discipline even when the dopamine is gone. I'm talking about those kind of things. Those reps are the ones that build your identity, my brother. Each days that you pass and how you act and how you roll and how you show up for yourself, it maintains you and it builds you into that next version of yourself. So the hard days transform you. And so are you going to let them transform you, or are you going to let them bury you? Because if you give up, if you fold, if you give in to the excuses of it, then you're just proving to yourself and your subconscious, and you're telling that future you that it doesn't matter. And so sticking to the plan builds trust with yourself, my brother. Every time that you keep your word to yourself, you gain confidence. You gain belief. Like every time that you quit, though, you're literally weakening your own leadership. You're giving that bitch voice that we have inside of us more power because it's telling it that it's in charge. Like, bro, skipping workouts, breaking the routines, delaying your goals, fucking trashing things on your diet or whatever just because no one is gonna know. Like, bro, though it doesn't just affect your results, my brother. It affects how you see yourself. And so if you cannot hold a mirror to your face and look at yourself and know that you're fucking being true to yourself, then how the fuck do you expect to be true to everyone else? The people who matter to you the most? You won't. That's why self-trust is power. And power comes from you following through. The strongest men honor their commitments even when nobody is watching, dog, because they know that those are the moments that build you into the man that we're here to become. So my question for you, dog, as we wrap up this episode is, where in your life have you been tempted to quit even though you know you should have just stayed the course. Like deep down, and that's, I think that happens at every single scenario. Like, oh, we want to quit and we're tempted and we want to throw in the towel, but then if you're true passionate about it, you know deep down you're like, oh, I don't know. I know that my mind and my heart and it's telling me to go right now, but I want to quit so bad. So where in your life do you want to quit? Are you tempted to quit? But you damn know well that you should stay the course. And my challenge for you this week is to just do one thing every day that moves you forward. Even if it's small. Like train, read, plan, build, pray. Zero hesitation. No missing no days. Straight back to work. Stacking the wins. This is what I'm talking about. Because progress isn't immediate, my brother. But it is inevitable. Only if you don't quit. So stick to the plan. The hard days are making you fucking dangerous, brother. So stay strong. You got this shit. Yo, I'm slamming the checkered flag deep into the ground, claiming victory for every single wide open warrior who's out there. My brother, this is your wake-up call. Break the chains, step out of the average, and become that badass motherfucker that you were born to be. This Live Wide Open movement isn't just a podcast. This is a mission that God has stamped in my heart, and helping you rise is the purpose I live for. So lock this shit in and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. Yo, and if today's message, and lit that fire in your chest, my brother, then don't you dare keep this shit to yourself. Fuel another brother. Send this to another motorhead. Send this to another gearhead. Send this to another warrior who's hungry for more. Because the truth of the matter is that building a better life for your family is non-fucking negotiable. You've got people who are depending on you. You've got a legacy to create. And those excuses that keep popping up in your mind, my brother, they'll never feed the fucking table. That's why it's time to get up. It's time to lock in. And it's time to get the fucking work, dog. This is your moment. This is your mission. This is your movement. And wide open is the fucking way. Let's go.